Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we are going to be continuing with that white Fiat 500 that we had from the paint shop, the corner damage. Want to get into it, start the repair, start putting it all back together. I've got someone interested in that car, wants to come next week. So really want to get cracking. It is Friday today. So it's been another crazy week at HQ Resurwreck. It's just been mad. I've got Dave coming over today as well to have a look at the Hyundai. His car that I picked up yesterday at Copart. So that was a little bit different. Haven't been there for a while. That's where it all started, was at that place. So yeah, kind of strange, kind of weird going back. But yeah, nothing changes over there. They're still the same people. They're still doing the same thing. Yeah, so let's talk about that a bit. But yeah, we are going to continue with that Fiat 500. So let's bring it in. Let's get cracking. And let's just getting it all back together. So let's do this. Right, guys, there we go. So we've got the Fiat 500 back in the workshop. We're going to get cracking and get all this back together, back how it should be. Definitely the wing is not lined up in the correct position. We've got to sort of mess around with that a little bit. Got to sort the headlight out. Daytime running light, so we've got to sort that out as well. Yeah, and basically just line everything else back up, put everything back to normal, back together, how it should. And then I want to crack on with this clean on the inside because the seats are absolute filthy. So I want to make sure that, you know, we get these seats and the back bench seat as well cleaned up before we go and leave for the weekend. Also, what I've noticed on the old MOT on this car, these are the brackets for the headlights, so we're going to be doing them as well. You have to chop it off a certain way, and then you have to put these screws in to secure it. So we'll do that. That's the headlights sorted out. But what I want to do is, before we go and take this for an MOT, I want to check these advisories. So you can see, look, shock absorber, rear spring, and a tyre. So I want to check those bits and pieces. I can definitely hear a banging coming from the back, so I'm assuming that's going to be the shock absorbers have gone. So we're going to have to check those and get that done as well before it goes for an MOT, guys, because, you know, I don't want any advisories, and if I do the old advisories from last year, that will definitely help towards getting this car through and where it should be. Like I said, chat, someone does want to come and look at this car next week if I can get it done in time. So we have got a bit of work to do. I will get cracking. Let me set you up on the camera tripod. Let's crack on, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, just quickly, as you can see, I took the wheels off all around, and I just took them outside, cleaned them up inside the alloy wheels before I put anything back, because I think I've finished on the rear end. I've got to put the two wheels on the back on, but I want to clean them first. But I just want to quickly show you. Let me get the torch. That advisory is on that last MOT. I can't see no problem with these. So it looks like maybe they've been replaced. don't know. But they look all right. Honestly, they look. I've just wiped them over just to have a look to see if they were bad. But they're not. They're just dirty. Both sides, absolutely fine. So I think I'm going to leave it as it is and just see what the MOT comes back with. If it comes back with an advisory, then I'm going to replace them. But I don't think that they're... whether or not they've been replaced, I don't know. But yeah, we're good to go, guys. We're good to leave it like that. I took this wheel arch out because there was damage here. Do you remember? And he had to sort of get that repaired and done. So now that's done, the wheel arch can go back in place. Put the two back wheels on. What else? I think we said about there was a problem with the boot on this one, but there's not. It absolutely opens and closes as it should do. I will check obviously bulbs, make sure that the number plate bulbs are working, and all the obviously the MOT stuff needs to be working, guys. But I don't think that, the little the little wires that come up here in the boot tailgate, I don't think that's an issue. That's a problem. We can just leave it as it is. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you before I start chucking the wheels on, and then you can't see very well. But I think it's all right. So I'll set it back up. Let's put the wheels back on. Let's continue. Once we've done that, we're then going to move to the front. We're going to get this wing in the right position and all fixed up, because it's not quite really where I want it to be. Like, that's out a little bit. Not too much, but it's out a tiny... I can't get the camera that way. I'm not going to turn it around. So yeah, I just want to line it up to the door a little bit better. Put the trims back on in place. Put the wheel arch... Oh no, I can't put the wheel arch back on place because I've got to do this. I've got to sort the headlight out and the daytime running light. So yeah, we'll just move it on. Actually, let me just take this battery off, just in case it goes dead. This was another good thing as well. Do you know this battery? This actually come from the donor car. So that donor car was unbelievable. That's being picked up today, actually, that donor car. They're coming to scrap it. So I might include a little bit of footage of them picking up the donor car in a bit. But let's continue for now. Let's keep going to see how far we get. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, so that's the headlight repaired and the daytime running light tabs all been put back on. So yeah, that's we should be good to go now. I had to use the multi-tool for taking out some of the plastics around the headlight so I can get these brackets, these new brackets to fit, and you've basically got a couple of screws, you know, on the brackets there, but some pieces of plastic's got to be cut off. These are the two old ones, but pieces like this, just a little bit of adaptation, but this multi-tool then I'll make it a lot easier to just cut away the plastics where you need to, so you can get the brackets on. So that's done, guys. We can put these back on the car. We've also just had a visit from Dave, the owner of this Hyundai i30. He come over. We had a good chat. It was nice to meet you, Dave. I know you're watching, so you know, just it's nice to sort of talk to people, talk to some of my subscribers, my followers, the people that have been watching me from the beginning, and Dave's one of them. Dave's been watching me since I started back at my house on the garage, just as a hobby, and he's followed my progress all the way through to where we are now. And this is, you know, probably the main reason why he's asked me to do this, because it is a trust issue, guys, and you know, you've got to be. I show so much on these videos, like just during the course of the day, I show every step, and that's the only way I believe that it needs to be done, and it should be done, really. And people are picking up on it, and people are sort of realising, yeah, you know, you are right. It's nice to see it. So yeah, it was nice to see you, Dave, earlier. You've got a bit of a journey going back up to where he lives in Norwich, so it's quite far from where I am to where he is, but it was nice to meet you. Thanks for the coffee as well, buddy. Really appreciate that. That was nice. He brought me a nice hot drink down as well, so that was good. And we'll be sort of working on this probably next week now, starting this series on this Hyundai next week. We'll strip it all down, take all the things, but I'm still looking for parts. We need to try and find the parts in colour if we can. But yeah, this will be in next week, some point next week. We will start the tear down and the strip down on that. So yeah, let's continue with this. We'll put the headlights back in place now. Daytime running light, headlight, line it, everything back up in place, put it all back together, and yeah, continue just to see how far we get today. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So she's all back together. Yeah, all the lines are really good. I've checked all the lines, the gaps. It's all there. It's a slight different colour shade. Don't know if you can see that. It's very slightly to that wing, to that bumper, but he did paint right across. So he painted right across that side, that bumper, and yeah, that's the way it's come out. Really, really strange. But this bumper, the back bumper, is original. Haven't touched that when it comes to paint or nothing like that. And you can see, again, it's very slightly out. It matches, that matches the front, which is just, this white on these Fiat 500, the white is so hard to get right. But, you know, it's, you know, at least it's all back together. It's looking decent. Still needs a clean, I've got to be honest. Especially the inside. The inside's really, really dirty. Got to sort these seats out. Want to do these door cards to make them all, you know, a lot more tidy than what they are. As soon as you touch these seats, they just get dirty so quick. But yeah, I do want to give these seats a good going over. And the back ones, as you can see there. I haven't got time today to do it, I've got to be honest. So I'll probably come in tomorrow, which will be Saturday morning, and I'll give all that interior a good clean, ready for Monday, because someone is interested in this car and wants to come and look at it Monday. If they don't come Monday, then it's going up for sale. Because I'm not having this car sitting around. It's got to go. So, and if I stick it up for sale, I might, if I'm lucky, be able to sell it before Christmas. But you just never know. You never know, guys. But, you know, at least it's looking a lot more tidier now. A lot more better. But like I said, it just needs a good clean. I've done nothing on the back. Just needs a good clean up and a good a look over as well. I am checking as I go, to be honest with you, to make sure that, you know, because this has still got to go for an MOT. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get this in Monday morning. Normally can, if I call him, I say, look, can you just book me in, can you slot me in an MOT quickly? He's normally pretty good. He normally just, yeah, he just normally books me in and manages to slot me in, yeah, nice and early. So that's probably what's going to happen on this one. I'd like to find out, you know, if there's anything, any advisories, so I can get them done. But yeah, it's looking a really, really nice car now. It's all back together. It just needs a good tidy up and a good clean. I've checked the daytime running lights, the bulbs. It all works. They're all there. This has got a great service history as well, this car. Good service history, good MOT history as well. Comes with all the paperwork, all the documentation. Timing belt, water pump was done on it before. So it's just, yeah, the more paperwork you got with a car, the more sort of information you got, the better it is to get rid of it and sell it, basically. But yeah, what a lovely little car. This fire has been so nice today, I've got to be honest. So nice having this. Lovely, lovely, really, really nice. And I've got all these logs to use up. So, whew, really, this is really, really cool. I love this. This is a great idea doing this. So, it's definitely worth having in around the workshop. So, yeah. Right, okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be the end of today's video. It is Friday, so I hope you have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. It is supposed to get really cold, snow right across the UK. So please, take care, drive sensibly. Just be sensible with the weather at the minute. And just drive safely. Hope you're going to be okay. We are playing tomorrow in the World Cup, England v France. So fingers crossed that we can get through to the next round of the World Cup. We'll see. But yeah, so guys, take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. Monday, I'm not sure Monday. I'll have to work out the plan. But I think it's going to be that red Hyundai. And I've made a big decision about that car as well. So that'll be Monday's video. So guys, that's it for today. Take care. See you soon. Have a good weekend.